Hey everyone, look, I just wanted to make this very quick video just to address some of the feedback and comments I've been getting on the channel, specifically relating to the bushfires that we've been having down here in Australia at the moment. First of all, and most importantly, I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I mean everybody, because so many of you have reached out to me just to check, first of all, that am I okay, is everything all right down here, and just to pass on your messages of support to me personally, but to everyone here in Australia. So if you have done that and reached out, first of all, thank you. I'm fine. Family and everybody here in Melbourne are fine as well. We're obviously some of the lucky ones at the moment because these fires, as you've probably been seeing on your local news, are horrific. I've been in Australia for 20 years now. I've never seen anything like this before. Entire towns have been wiped out. We've lost a lot of good people. Animals have just been devastated. The estimates from the University of Sydney are that we've lost something like 500 million animals. A third of our koala population has also just been lost completely forever. And so it's a horrible time for us. Now, I'm quite fortunate because where we are here in Melbourne, in the city, is not actually in a high risk area in terms of the fires itself. We've been affected by the smoke a lot. And you would have seen on Instagram, I posted some pictures recently about the smoke that's been over the city. I've seen people in face masks in the city getting off the trains in the morning, which, you know, this isn't a smoggy country. It's not like some countries where you do frequently see people wearing face masks. So it's very unusual to see that down here. In Melbourne, in the city, fortunately, we're fairly protected. There's not a lot of bushland here, but some of the areas in regional Australia, not far from here at all, 100 or so miles from Melbourne itself, and all through the southeast of Victoria, through New South Wales, into Queensland, the Australian Capital Territory, have just been smashed by this brutal, horrible scenario that we're in at the moment. So, look, I wanted to make a quick video to say thank you again. I'm fine. I haven't been doing as much flying over the last few weeks as a result of the bushfires. I did fly to Sydney on Christmas Eve to go and see family there, and then I flew back on the 27th of December, which was the last flight I did in Echo Yankee Zulu as I'm recording this now, just because the smoke has just been so prohibitive. And also I didn't really want to clog up the airspace because there's a lot of firebombing and emergency aviation vehicles travelling around in the airspace at the moment. So I just thought best thing is to leave the aircraft on the ground and let the professionals do what they need to do. Now, the offers of help to me and people asking what can we do to help Australia has been just incredible. And it does sometimes take, you know, horrific events like this to actually see us come together as human beings, as a real community, to come together and want to help. And that in itself is a beautiful thing. And there are ways that you can help. Through one of the companies that I own, we've actually made a donation to a company called FRRR, which is the Foundation for Rural and Regional Renewal. And what they basically do is when there are events like this, they basically help the communities rebuild after these events. There's a lot of aid right now going into helping people who need help right now. So the Red Cross are doing some incredible work. The firefighting volunteers, you just can't understand and comprehend what they're actually going through to help save people's properties and lives. So there's a lot of money going into that at the moment, but what we're trying to do through the companies that I represent is, you know, look, well, how are we going to rebuild Australia after the fact? So I have put a link down below to the FRR website. Please have a look at that and find out some more about what they do. And if you do want to help out, if you do want to donate, you can look at charities like that. I'll link the Red Cross down below as well, but then also companies such as Wires, the Wildlife Rescue Service, and the Port Macquarie Koala Hospital as well, who are just desperate for funds to help the animals that have been trapped up in this, as well as the human beings. So thank you again for your concern for both my family, but everyone here in Australia as well. Please do check out those links down below, and after hopefully this bushfire season is over and after the fires have been put out, I am going to make a concerted effort on this channel to go and visit these places that have been affected, because the rebuilding exercise has to start happening. If I can put some dollars into tourism into those places to show off how cool they are, so maybe you watching can go and visit these towns that have been just devastated by these fires. Take your tourist dollars and spend them there and help the communities regrow, because they're going to need our support once this is all over as well. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you again. I really appreciate all the messages. and stay safe everyone.